say it's easy. Oh, say it's easy. Oh, walking down that road, the clay sticking to your toes, and on the bottom of your feet you feel like the sun has taken the skin and blistered it on that way. There's the riverboats on my left taking my friends somewhere round the bend lives someone that means a lot to me. Oh, come away, riverboat with me. Riverboat, riverboat, riverboat magic. I feel it in my soul, and I never got to ride on one. I'm a man of the sail, the deep blue sea, and when it gets angry at me, it's dark green and gray, then climbing high with the wind. Say, Bolero, Bolero, I remember you well. All the days that I take my breath, and I will tell the story someday about you, Bolero. You were 73 feet long, baby, with an 85-foot mass, 8.5-foot rudder, and a slippery cedar deck, especially when it rained on you. With your Norwegian chef to make things taste like I'd never had them before. First mate from the Virgin Islands and Captain Brooks, and he was a nice thin little man from up north. Well, I had a bird called Kahula. Kahula was his name, and he sat on my shoulder throughout 9 years of my life. Now, I never had to open my mouth to anyone, 'cause this bird did all the talking. I'd just hand him over and let them enjoy him, 'cause I didn't want anyone to feel that I would take the credit for this beautiful bird. I'll remember him saying, "Hi, How are you? Oh, he could turn a man into a boy and a woman into a child. He was on that ship on the Bolero, and we ate well and sailed with the wind. And those calm days ain't no money this whole wide world can buy the beautiful. Oh, the dolphins on the bow just looking up at me. I remember the skipper yelling, Frank ahoy, they're here to play the dolphins once more. And I'd head and scramble and lay at the bow and let my arms and my fingers I'd touch the water as the ship would cast forward and rock back up, and the dolphins would keep just ahead of the bow, just ahead. Oh, there came a time that while the skipper was standing on the ship, and he suddenly looked up one afternoon and he said, there's a squall coming. And I said, is that the same as a storm? A rainstorm or something? And I went below without even hearing his answer. But I came up later and it was 55 degrees and it was North Carolina or somewhere in the Carolinas, and suddenly the water was dark green and they got bigger and bigger. The waves were 30 feet high. And everybody took their turn and everybody was exhausted after about 3 days or 4 days. And the skipper went down for coffee. It was our stand. We'd go on 2 hours on and 2 hours off. And it was a horrible thing, it really was. He went below for coffee and I took the helm and he never came back up and held it all through the night. Oh, the salt spray would hit you in the face every time a big wave would hit the bow. And in the morning I had a salt crust mask, for my hands couldn't leave the wheel. I remember nodding off in the middle of the night, and the whole 85-foot mast almost snapping. And in the morning, I was still hanging on to the mast, still hanging on to the wheel. I remember through the night, it was like a nightmare. It was like I'd have flashes of waking up and the whole mast would be thundering in the wind. And I'd look straight up and the mast was threatening to snap. And I pulled the wheel around quick and the wind caught it full. And again, and I was so embarrassed. I was thinking, oh, I hope nobody woke up because I don't want them to come up and take the wheel from me. I love it so. And the skipper finally came up later and he put his hand on my shoulder and he said, you're a gentleman of the sea. And he said, that thing you said about being reincarnated, I think maybe just that might be. That was the Bolero, 1965. And I never put it in the paper and nobody knew about it. But she's the fastest yacht.
Definitely the fastest sailing vessel downwind to Ticonderoga.
The waves were like, I looked behind and they were like right over the top. They were like 30 and 40 feet high. It was where ships go to the graveyard in the Hatteras, you know. And she was only like a matchbox. It was like, it felt like a canoe. Kept me, as long as you keep it into the wave, you're all right in any size craft. the sails. I heard him saying, hoist the I think we see a glimpse of something. Aye, it is. It's something.